Colonel JS Sodhi is connected with us. Good morning to you, sir. As an international affairs expert, what do you have to say on the reciprocal tariffs? Liberation Day is something that White House and Donald Trump has been saying that India imposes the maximum number of tariffs, especially when it comes to several goods, including agricultural goods, which, according to the Americans, make it virtually impossible for U.S. products to reach certain foreign markets. How will India respond?
Jai Hind, Amita. It's my honor to be on an esteemed channel. Well, Donald Trump has been very clear right from his first election rally last year and till date, where he has stressed time and again that he will impose reciprocal tariffs on any country which does not give the same tariff and taxes which America does on those countries. And today, as he promised, is the Liberation Day of America, where he'll kick in the reciprocal tariffs. Well, this will greatly affect not only the Indian economy, but the global economy, because for such a big step, no one was prepared, and we have seen the last about 2 weeks. A lot of talks have taken place between various countries, and on March 25th, there was a big delegation of USA which visited India to have a lot of talks with the Indian government on the issue of tariff and taxes. Well, I'm very sanguine that the Indian government would have put in the best, and this, reciprocal tariffs which Donald Trump has been threatening the world will have some impact definitely on India. But definitely the Indian government will try to mitigate its impact as much as possible. Because if these tariffs do set in, it will be a big dent to the Indian economy, because there is a difference in the tariff and taxes which are imposed by India on the American goods and by America on the Indian goods. So definitely Donald Trump is right in that manner, where he wants the reciprocal tariffs to be equal for everyone. But I'm sure that the Indian government has worked day and night to ensure that the impact is as bare as minimum as it can be on the Indian economy.
All right. For India, it is India first, and we have seen what Prime Minister has said on this. For Donald Trump, it is American first. But really, when it comes to its implementation, Colonel Sodhi, how does it really work out? Because the specifics is still not very clear. The countries who are waiting in anticipation, when it comes to trade practices, and even when it comes to industrialists and certain businesses as well, they continue to remain vulnerable.
Definitely, Amita, yes, because for long, the Indian business houses which have been exporting goods to America have been following a particular format, a particular tax regime. And now suddenly, when things will change from today, there is a lot of unclarity which is there in the economic circles, because Donald Trump has not clearly spelled out how he is going to kick in these taxes, how he's going to, put tariffs on the goods which come to America. So till the time the issue is not in fine print, where everything is clear in black and white, there is a lot of uncertainty in the economic circles, even in India too. The business houses are not very sure how they'll, take it forward. But I'm sure that today, when Donald Trump officially kicks in the tariffs and taxes, and he'll have to spell out everything in black and white, because this is a very complex and complicated issue, and it cannot be left to mere rhetorics. It has to be in the fine print, because it affects the economy, not of America, but of every nation.
All right. Well, that has been, as far as Liberation Day, that has now been spoken on this day, which is the 2nd of April as it comes into effect. Colonel Sodhi, thank you very much for your time and to speaking to us here on this issue, as far as Donald Trump, who had previously described the current tariffs as temporary and small, but stressed that the new reciprocal tariffs that come into effect from today, that is the 2nd of April, would be a big game changer. How does it impact the Indian economy? And as far as when it comes to Indian goods are concerned, that would be a concern that would be raised by the Indian government. Of course, the big level talks that have been continuing with their counterparts in the United States. With that,